Hard Corps Uprising.
What's up, YouTube? This is YTK2400, aka Cool Chris 1000, playing myself some Hard Corps Uprising while I explain to you the final part of my 3-part story for the Smash event. Now, last time where I left off, it was around what you call it, the second ride. The second ride when I got from the police, and I tell you right now, this was the last ride I had gotten from the police. But let's get back to the main story at hand. Let's get back to the juicy stuff. Okay, so I want to say this was 12 to 13 hours in. Well, before that, I'm basically after the office takes me to the next town, I'm basically just walking the rest of the way there. And I mean, I'm walking from town to town, to town, to town. Back roads, town, town, town. It's crazy. The amount of fucking towns I've been through, the amount of cities I've been through. I've been through a lot within the past 11 to 12 hours. But now let me get to the critical point. Let me get to the final part, the climax of the story before I actually get to the whole Smash Fest itself. Okay, so this is 12 to 13 hours in. I'll say pretty much 12 hours and 50 minutes to be exact, just to be fair. Alright, so for my last part, I'm on a highway. Yeah, how I ended up on a highway for directions, I'll never truly understand. But I was following the GPS on my phone, and so far I was following it to the correct path and whatnot. Things are going my way. But the thing is, it's raining outside, and the weather throughout the entire day has been changing left and right as I've been going through from town to town to town to town, from city to city to city, the back road, the back road, the back roads. The weather has been changing left and right. It wasn't a game anymore. It was clear as day that it was personal. But regardless, I got through that mood swing weather. I'm on the highway. It's raining outside. Cars are going at 60 miles per hour. Mind you, I could die if I was getting hit by any of those cars. If I was getting hit by any of those cars, or they were to spiral out of control. I mean, I was nowhere. I wasn't like standing in the middle of the highway saying, "Oh, hey, run over me." No. It wasn't like that. It was nothing like that of the sort. What had actually happened was I was on the side of the highway. You know, basically the white part that covers all the right. Yeah, I was there. So at this point I had taken out my 3DS because I wanted to listen to music, and instead I was like an hour or two from getting to my destination. And I was like, okay, that's not too bad. If I'm like an hour or two away from my destination, then that's fantastic. I was like, as long as I get there before 9 o'clock, that's when the whole Smash Fest thing ends, and that's when my parents are supposed to get me. So, let's see. After I take a short break, a car pulls up in front of me. A car had stopped by, pulls up in front of me. So I get suspicious. Lady tells me, "Come here." I was like, shit. I was like, I'm gonna get my ass kidnapped. Well, basically, I'm not a kid, but I'm asking myself man-napped. I'm like, well, please let her be hot. 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 And sadly, she wasn't hot. I was like, damn it. I was like, so I was like, someone get kidnapped by this random lady. I was like, ah, fuck it. I was like, whatever. So I go see what she wants. She asked me what was going on, where was I going. Basically the same shit the police has been telling me. I told her where I was going. I was going to the specific location of Best Buy. That was a couple of towns away. She said, oh, I'm going to that same area too. And then she asked me if I wanted to ride. I was like, alright, sure. So she offered to take me there without any issues. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, and then while I was in the car, she basically told me that I had real determination. And not many people have that true determination. It just depends how you use that determination. And I was like, alright. I was like, real determination. I like it. The real determination that not so many people have anymore. So, she asked me about what I do for a living, school and all that other shit. I told her what town I was from. Basically gave her a summary of myself. Wasn't too bad. Then afterwards, she had gave me some of her food, right? Apparently she didn't like the french fries she had gotten, because she's not a fan of fries. I was like, I didn't question it. I was like, an opportunity of food. I was like, I'll take it. Alright, so I took the food without any regrets, any hesitation. Then afterwards, we finally make it to the Best Buy. I was like, yes! I was like, finally made it. Thanked her and everything. I got out the car. By the time I got there, it was 3:30. I was like, made it just in time with 30 minutes to spare. I was like, let's go. So yeah, that was a 13-hour walk, 13 hours of blood, sweat, tears, emotion, running wild, all that shit. But I finally made it. So I asked the people in line what they were in line for. I kind of figured what they were in line for, but I wanted to confirm it. They said Smash Fest. I was like, all right. I'm like, I came to the right place. I was like, hell yeah. So, I signed their stupid sign-in sheet and whatnot. Apparently, I was number fucking 87. And I'm like, ah, shit. So, I'm waiting for like fucking 30 minutes. I talked to some of the fans there. We're playing it. We were discussing our characters, who we were going to be. I told him I was going to be my nigga Pitt. I'm like, Pitt's my guy. Pitt's been my guy since Brawl. And I don't want you guys crying when I pick up that victory, when I pick up the 1, 2, 3, and get all those kills. And they were like, yeah, right, like you're gonna win. Psst. I was like, alright guys, I don't want to hear you crying when I defeat you. So we joke around a bit. We wait for the fucking store to open up the Smash Fest thing to the public. Then afterwards, let me see. I finally get inside. And I'm telling you guys right now, the line was ridiculous. I was 87. Think of the people that were behind me. Let's see. So I'm waiting in line for like a fucking hour and a half, and I don't get to play the game until like fucking 5:30. So let me skip to the part where basically I'm about to play the game. Well, not about to play the game, but I'm getting close to playing the game. So I'm in line, just standing there. I'm in a position where I can actually see the people play on the television screen. I'm like, ooh, man, this game looks fucking good. And then fortunate enough for me, one of the guys who were working at the thing were asking like, we're looking for singles. Basically, the term singles means people who aren't playing in groups, that are just playing by themselves. And I was like, yeah, I'm a single. So I stand up to the podium. I was wearing my fucking red hoodie, my uniform basically, and I was wearing a Paige t-shirt. Yeah, ironic, right? Because I'm a fan of Paige. So I was wearing a Paige t-shirt, and I took off the hoodie to reveal the Paige t-shirt. I was like, let's do this. Sadly, we had to play with the Wii Pro controllers, and oh my god, let me tell you, the controls on the Wii Pro controller. No, do not get a Wii Pro controller if you're gonna play Smash for the Wii U. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. It's not worth it. The controls are mad confusing. But let me get to the actual game itself. Okay, so I take off my hoodie, as I said. We're going to pick our characters after we pick up our pro controllers and whatnot. And I'm telling these guys, I'm like, I don't want you guys crying when I get this victory. They're like, nigga, please, you're getting overconfident for no goddamn reason. I was like, alright guys, I don't want you crying when I get this victory. So the game starts. None of us really understand how to play. I mean, the controls were on the screen, but we still really didn't get the controls. I have a horrible start. I mean, a horrible start. Literally a few seconds in, I died. Yeah, I fell off the stage because I was doing my up B, and I guess I fucking missed. I was trying to figure out the fucking specials for Pit, and that kind of backfired. And then maybe maybe 30 seconds or a minute. No, actually, 20 seconds later. Yeah, 20 seconds later, I die again. This time, I was trying to do the star item. I was trying to use the star item, the one from fucking Kirby's World. I was gonna use that and land on somebody, but I sadly landed off the stage. I'm like, shit. I was talking all this shit about beating these niggas' asses, but I'm gonna fucking lose now. And I was like, in my head, I was like, no, I cannot lose. I'm like, people are watching. They're gonna realize my potential, realize my greatness. I can't afford to lose this match. I can't afford to lose at this game. I have to go undefeated. So, as soon as the Pokeballs and the assist trophies dropped, I went crazy. I went ham. I went sick. I went bananas. I basically went into beast mode. I was getting legendary Pokemon left and right. I was getting the good shit. I was like, oh yeah, let me rack up them kills. So I got 3 kills with just the Pokemon balls and the fucking assist trophies. Then afterwards, let me see. I basically would just use my A attacks because my fucking specials, I didn't really want to risk losing it yet. I didn't want to risk dying. So, Link tried doing his up B to me, right? He misses, and then he comes falling down. I'm like, oh, perfect. So I got under where he was about to fall. I was like, hit my up A. Made him fly out the map. I was like, oh yeah. And then I got another kill. Basically, I took advantage of all the other opponents fighting it out with each other, and they were not aware I was in the lead at the time. Well, I was about to be in the lead after this kill. So then of course I kill him. So I have a total of 5 kills. I think the score is 3 for me, while everyone else has 1 or 2. So then in the last 30 seconds, they realized that I was in the lead, and those sons of a bitches had the nerve to say, Pitt's in the lead, let's triple team him. I was like, are you serious, bro? I was like, I'm really gonna get triple teamed by these noobs. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna let these guys catch me. I was gonna play the distance game. Basically, I was using my arrows and whatnot. And then in the last 10 seconds, these guys were coming after me left and right. And at one point, I thought they were going to knock me out. But fortunately enough, I dodged out the way. I did my air dodge. I was like, just secured myself the victory. And then in the last 3 seconds, I jumped off the stage. I was like, just so you bastards can't get me. I jumped off the stage. And then when it said 3, 2, 1, I flew back up in the last second. As soon as the buzzer hit 1, I did my up B, flew back up, won the game. I was like, as soon as the game ended, I was like, the fight is on, and everybody looked at me. That's right, I stole Pitt's catchphrase and everything. Said his line. It was one of the coolest moments of the day. I was like, you know what? I walked 13 hours, and to go undefeated in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U left a satisfying feeling in my heart. I almost said it is here. So then, of course, I shake hands with the competitors. It was a good match. Niggas thought they were gonna beat me. I told them what you called. I was like, I told you, I told you guys. Like, yeah, man. They knew like after that buzz, after the last second, they were like, yeah, you won. They were like, yeah, Pitt won, and then psst, I won. Goodness. Yeah. And then after that, I called my parents, told them to take me home. I was satisfied for the day. Alright, that concludes my story for, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. I'm glad you guys took the time out of your day to listen to my story. I'm glad if you had watched all 3 parts, good for you. If you had watched just one of the parts, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. But I thank you guys again. YGK2400 signing out. Peace and have a good day.